Timmy Nafso and Jonathan McAleese here from Fortis Pay. We're actually here to talk about technology. And a lot of people still have the credit card terminal sitting on their countertop. And the big thing about that is not to offend the credit card terminal. Some of you have heard me say this before. They're not very smart. They've been around since the 80s or 90s. They're very limited on what they do from a security perspective. They're not very powerful as to what you can do as a user. So the user experience or interface is not much. And you know, the question that we often ask people is, why? So Jonathan, you know, we've come across a lot of situations in the chiropractic space and other businesses as well, those that are using credit card terminals. And, you know, what are your thoughts on that as well?
So let me ask you this. If you walked into AT&T or Verizon tomorrow to get a new phone, and they're offering you a flip phone or an iPhone at the same price, which one would you pick up?
Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, right? It's a no-brainer at that point, right?
Yeah, you're going to pick up the iPhone. And so one of the things I like to say is, you know, both a flip phone and an iPhone can make phone calls and send text messages. Same thing with a credit card terminal or an online system. Both of them can make payments. However, one has about 700 features that the other one can't do. So although in, you know, general terms they do roughly the same thing, there's efficiency and time standards. So if, you know, when you have a credit card terminal, all you can do is make one transaction at a time. You can't store the credit card. You can't run hundreds of recurring payments at the same time.
Reports are limited.
You can't run reports. You can't have different users allowed to do different things. Right. It's not like you can limit a user on a terminal to not be able to run refunds. Anyone who has access to that terminal can run sales or refunds. When you come to a smart system like Fortis Pay, what you're going to get is a system where you can limit what users can and can't do. You're going to have credit cards on file, multiple credit cards on file, recurring payments in there. So on the 15th, the first of the month, you have 100 payments set to run. They're all going to run automatically. And then the best part is, if we're integrated with the EHR system, it's going to post right back to the patient's ledger.
Another big part of this as well is redundancy. So if a credit card terminal breaks, right, or you spill something on it, guess what? You can't run any payments the rest of that day or that week or until you get the next credit card terminal in. When you're using a smart system like Fortis Pay, what ends up happening is you can go to your mobile device and run a mobile payment.
Get on an iPad.
You can go on an iPad. You can go to a different computer. If you lose power and you have a laptop, you can essentially tether from your phone, give, you know, wireless access to your laptop, go to the site and continue to run payments. So you're not down at any point, which is very important for business, obviously. People are always looking for some type of redundancy, and the smart system provides that, while a credit card terminal simply doesn't.
Don't walk into AT&T and buy a flip phone. 2017, It's time to upgrade. It's time to get efficient with your time and get smart with where you're spending your money and how you're spending it in the systems you have in your office to make things run more efficiently so you can see more patients and help more people.
If you want to see a demo of the product, we'd be happy to do that. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.